I'll buy you a cheeseburger if you send me the money. Risk and Lewis York, thanks for the resume, guys. Not sponsored at all. What, as if I'm sponsored by McDonald's? As if. I'd be sat here with a vanilla milkshake with McDonald's written on it, going, what do you mean sponsored? Apparently, Baz, is still broken. I'm sure it used to work. I'm sure that beacon used to work in 127. Kashko, half a year, Silver Acorn. I can definitely mail you an Eggs Benedict, no problem. By the time you get it, it'll be egg scrambled, but it's all good, right? NASA confirms Earth will experience 15 days of darkness in November to 2017. Yeah, fake news for the win. I mean, think about it. Why would you experience 15 days of darkness? Like, what possible planetary object or body is going to get between the sun and the Earth for 14 or 15 days? That's ridiculous. Like, it's constantly revolving, so how's it going to stay in the way for that long anyway? When you see SCS at Gamescom, can you ask them what the future is of ETS2 and ATS Pro Drive? Yeah, like I'm sure they're going to tell me, but yeah. The moon and sun stop turning. Dude, we'll have bigger problems if that happens. The sun doesn't have an orbit? Of course it does. It's part of a galaxy. It's swirling around the center of the galaxy. Of course it has an orbit. Well, not a rotational orbit, it has a swirling... It's moving, that's the point. It's moving, let's put it that way. Everything's moving, we're all spinning and moving. We're not sat still. New theory confirms the Earth is flat. Can't wait for tomorrow, you get to see what quite a little bit of a total eclipse. Ryan, back in like, what was it, 2000 I think it was? I flew to Munich and watched a total eclipse. It's pretty cool. Like, the thing is, there's a difference between watching a total eclipse and experiencing a total eclipse. And what I mean by that is, if you watch it on TV, it's all a bit, ooh, meh. Yeah. But if you're sat there, you experience it because weird things happen. Like the temperature drops and there's like a rush of wind and all the birds go quiet and all this kind of stuff happens that you just don't feel that on TV. But when you're there, you're like, wow, this is kind of weird. And it all goes dark and everybody around's going, whoa, like this, and they're all popping the glasses on. It's completely different when you're there. Dummus Maximus, thank you for 2 months. Chris94, if I go to McDonald's, I will take the Big Smoke order. According to the experts, the blackout will cause an astronomical event between Jupiter and Venus. Fascinating. Well, they have to make it sound legitimate. They can't just say it's going to be a blackout and not explain why, right? You've experienced a total eclipse in the US? You'll like it. It's pretty fun. You remember seeing a comment in the 90s? Beautiful things like big ice trails. Yes. Equally cool. Mads1153. Can we give Mads a nutty welcome, guys? Thank you for your support, Mads. Welcome to the house. $800. Tis but a scratch. Right, hang on, what's the actual drop-off point? Oh boy. Look at this. Wait, what? Oh, this thing's got turning axles. Eek. Dude. Can you move? Thanks. Thank you. That made that a lot easier. Wait, where are we going here?
Aye.
Jules, I've seen Eclipse of the Sun, and yes, it goes eerie when the birds and the other animals stop making a sound. Yeah, that's the thing. When you're there, it's different. Wait, this is bizarre. I don't know why Pop said want a Scud missile. I don't understand why the thing's flashing either. Like, what's the drop-off point? I don't get it. Dave Mates 4, we're all spinning around, just like Kylie Minogue's single Spinning Around. I like that song. Okay, this is slightly confusing. Oh, we have to choose it. Oh, have I got a stupid option turned on? Hang on, hang on. This is why I'm just not used to this, because I normally have this turned off. 1 second. Parking difficulty, skill parking. That's why. Because I never have this, so I never see that. And now I'm facing completely the wrong way, so GG me. Oh well. Let's see what happens. I wonder which way it's going to be oriented when we get down there. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Three-point turn hype. Oh, what? Come on. Come on, game. Cut me some slack here. The game just couldn't cope with my awesomeness. It just had awesome overload. It was like, whoa, 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 whoa. We can't deal with this. No 3-point turn hype, I know, right? The game prevented me from showing that on camera. Hope you enjoyed Gamescom Cranky, thank you. TD skating 44 months, 1 month out. Thanks, TD. Pim, for 3 months now. Time flies when you're having fun. Thanks for the great content, Paul. You're welcome, Pim. Thank you for 3 months. Oh, this takes a while to load, by the way.
Happy anniversary.
I'm gonna run out of tea. Yog Harriers. 46 months, 2 months till 4-year hype. Have 2 great events, Paul, and come back to us knackered but safe. That's pretty much how it's going to go down, Yog. Shall take this opportunity to take this very minor stone out of my sock. This week's going to be great because Formula 1 2017 is coming out. What is that this week, Abdullah? I'm going to stick with my racing, I think. Yes, I went for 218 because 218 works with Rust map. That's why I'm not on 220. I wasn't sure if 220 would work with Rust map, you see, because I know Rust map's tested it on 218. I told you it takes a while, Johnny. I literally said that. Oh, there's still a stone in my sock. What's going on? Yoga from Norway, did you notice? No, hang on. Trust you to break it again. Thanks, Jewel. Blame me for that. Did you notice that the load has sort of white walls, by the way, when its Skyline's coming back? At the moment, Jorgen, I don't know. It's not on my schedule at the moment. What the? Oh, we're here. Oh, that's cool. That's fine. Kind of. Except there's no drop-off point. F117 wants to have idiot AI like iRacing and those stream snipers that love your streams and then crash into you at the first corner. No, it'll have a completely different kind of stupidity in it. Right. Why can't I deliver this? This is weird. I'm not really sure what happened there. I think I found a bug. I think I found a bug though. It's like the save game expected me to have the option to select, but when I turned it off and loaded it back in, it was going, whoa. There's a new Rust map out now. That's what we're on, Ottawa. That's what we're on. We're on the one that works with 218 of Pro Mods. Don't have the mod that gets rid of those symbols and enable accents. Well, I turned it off, Gondor, because I had it at 127, but then when I was on 128 experimental, I wasn't sure if that mod was going to work, so I turned off all the mods I wasn't sure about. Because I figured that made more sense. What's going on at Gamescom this year then, Paul? I don't know. I'll tell you when I get back. I don't actually know, to be honest. David Big McClaw, good night. Another tank. This one to Sweden, because they need tanks in Sweden. Makes so much sense. Right, Slovakia with a 28-ton term Halbshell. Sounds lovely. And it's all boxy, boxy, boxy. 20-ton empty. What is that? What's a Vinact Geshenka? It's like a Volvo truck. Back to Belarus. No thanks. Right, well I think either we take that down to Slovakia, or we go and take this up to Sweden. Geshenka is German for Christmas presents. What, that's a Christmas present? How does that work? Jules, we're there yet? You really are the kid in the back. Go Harrius, 46 months, 2 months until 4-year hype. Oh, we did that one. You want to go to Sweden? Okay, we'll go to Sweden then. I didn't actually check what the expiry date was on this job, though. 10 hours is fine. It's an MAN TGA bloater. McBone, no, that was second or third delivery, I think. You couldn't make it to Gamescom this year, Cranky. We're still on the same tank of fuel. Yes, you can, Spatial Dragon. You can sub anytime. I don't have to be live to sub. Spatial Dragon, what's yours next weekend? Oh, your resub. Yeah, you can do it anytime.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Angelus. Can we give Angelus a nutty welcome? Latest member of the Nut House. Thank you for subbing, Angelus. Welcome to Nut House. Thank you for the support. Do you create your own... How do you create your own overlay, Seepster? Just get Photoshop? Just get any art package and just create PNGs that sit into the scene? That's all you do.
Welcome back, Nutter.
How long would it take to get to Sweden? Don't know.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Alastair the Rend. Thanks for resume. Lastrominator, thank you for 2 months. You're welcome, Angelus. That's the nut house for you. Wow, this is the most ridiculous pickup. Am I watching War of Planet of the Apes? I don't know when it's out, actually.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Basically, this is some dodgy Polish pickup place, like round the back of all these buildings. No questions asked, pick the trailer up and just move it. Yeah, don't ask about the contents, just get it delivered. Wow, that was like a really small, cute truck. Well, it's not that one. It's the Arms Dealer DLC, it's fantastic. Well, there it is. Okay, who had the modem? Who's got the modem? I heard that. Did you hear that? That literally reminded me of dial-up modem. It should loop and we can hear it again. Oh my god, look at these Christmas presents. Come on, I want the dial-up train to come past. Here it is. Is that it? Come on. Oh, you couldn't hear it properly that time. Rip. Rip. The heck? I don't think this trailer is compatible with advanced coupling. That is pretty realistic dial-up modem right there. What? Did you see that? It went clunk like that. And put that back on so I don't forget. Wait, so how heavy is this? 20 tons? Why are we taking Christmas presents to Sweden anyway? 9.6 kilobits right there, I reckon. Delivery for Santa. Wow, look at the end of the tunnel. No, I think there's trailers from the Del Vario pack. I don't think it's a Jazzy Cat one. Santa ordered quite a lot of stuff online. Looks like Santa's using Amazon Prime these days. I suppose I should put the Christmas lights on for this one. The new spin tires mechanic, it's in Steam. In 2 weeks I'll be able to sub to you, Cranky Blues. Cool. What's in them that weighs 20 tons? Coal, because somebody's been naughty. Pretty heavy presence, I have to say. Thing is, why would you transport these things on a trailer like this and not just in a box trailer? It's kind of odd. Oh, very kind of you, sir. Hope nobody went into the back of you when you did that. Unexpected stop in the middle of the highway there. I mean, they're nicely wrapped presents, don't get me wrong. I don't know what's going to happen if it rains today. But hey, what do I know? Next stream is on Saturday from Insomnia. Live from Insomnia. After that, it'll be the Thursday, the 31st. Jules, one of your gifts is going to arrive tomorrow, and further 3 are going to arrive in September, and one of them is gift wrapped. Okay, well, there'll be nobody here tomorrow, Jules, but I'm sure they'll take it back to the... I don't know, they might leave it with a neighbour or something. Thank you, Jules. Bouncer, that's a lot of plastic blow-up dolls for Santa. Hey, come on, that's not PG. Bouncer. It's not really PG, is it, bro? What's all that about? Are you streaming on your own channel from Insomnia? Yes, Sir Richard. So, oh, come on. Come on, game. My game, I'll be live from Insomnia on my channel. That's twice, isn't it? What a scumbag. Did I put that, See, that happened last week as well. So it's either a mod I've got. Let's have a look in the log folder. It's either a mod I've got or well, the log file's just getting too big. But I did set the log file to be pretty big. Scania 113. Is this the Scania mod that I had, perhaps? That's normal, we know about that. That I'm not sure. This is all to do with Scania. Well, I could disable the Scania mod. We got a bunch of job generation not found. Maximal water level count 2 exceeded. What the heck is that? 113 is a very old one. Where's that coming from then? This is probably Jazzy Cat stuff, because his trailer pack's not been changed for 128 yet. Yeah, I've updated all the ones that he has updated. I'm thinking let's get rid of the Scania P. Just in case it's causing issues. Yeah, so Richard, so what will happen is, what'll happen is the way it works is I usually do the first slot, and then I introduce the next person, they do a slot, then I introduce the next person, they do a slot, and so on. There's usually 4 streamers per day, of which I'm one of them, but it's all on my channel. Wish you was going to Insomnia, but you've got to rewire the girlfriend's bathroom instead. You can do that on any weekend. Enchiladas. Pick a weekend. You forgot def file. What do you mean, Mads? The 113 is from the AI pack. See, that's interesting because I updated all of his AI stuff. The only pack he's not updated is the trailer pack. I need to build a Spezzy on a stick, which I can then distract Paul with when he's streaming. The ProMods 218 def file. Wish I could, but my weekend starts Sunday evening, Mad Bells. No problem. Alright, Houdini, have a good one. How long have you used your chair and how is the seat foam? HR, I've had this seat for is it 14 months or longer? Can't remember. And it's got one of the thickest bases, I think, of any of the gaming chairs I've seen. Which is probably why it's so comfortable. Well, that's the Master XL. Like, the other models have different bases on them. The Master XL has quite a big base on it. Yes, it has a buttery biscuit base on it. That's what you get. I started watching it, Michael Brown, but I've not gone all the way through it yet. Somebody actually re-uploaded that to YouTube, Michael Brown, which is a bit naughty. But yeah, it's all about how EasyJet are hiring 300 new pilots. I was going to link it to Jack Sims, but I think he wants to go to Ryanair, so maybe he's a Boeing fanboy, I'm not sure.
Aye.
Sorsheen, I don't know how to say it, but thank you for the bits. Expert. EasyJet program was good. Yeah, during the intro they played some of the clips of a couple of the touchdowns. Like, some of the pilots are just like face planting it into the runway, and I'm thinking, do I want to fly EasyJet again? I'm not so sure anymore. Like, I don't know, there's just something about it where you see all these young pilots sat up front just going, hey! You know, they're not quite as serious as they should be. They're all like, woo! We're on TV, we're in a plane, we're flying, yay, let's land. That was a bit rough, never mind. You're just thinking, flipping heck. You got a plane full of 200 people. Can you just be a little bit more serious about this? Legit gamer. I like the base. I like the buttery biscuit base. I'm not going to keep reading that because it's all the same, apart from base knowledge. Thank you, Legit Gamer. It's the first few streams that you've watched live. Nice. How are you finding it compared to pre-recorded? Scania, thanks for 2 months. Fabulous stream, Paul. Keep up the good work. Keep on trucking. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. It's good to be able to talk to you. That's the main thing, the interaction, isn't it? Brahma 218 def file wasn't activated, mounted that you could see. I followed the load order, so I'm pretty certain they are. Mads. I followed the load order, then checked it, so I would be very surprised if I got that wrong. And it still worked. What do I think, Papulus? I think it's out of order like everybody else. Nah, I don't train Sylvan, not really. No work for you this evening, Bartle. Nice. The name of the parking mod that removes the box is called No Trailer Mod. It's in the mod spreadsheet, Gulnon, but you might have to find a newer version of it maybe. But it was called No Trailer Mod or something like that. Have you seen the new Mackie Pro DX8 mixers? Nope. Are they Are they any good? I just noticed the side lights light up on the Christmas tree trailer. Hey, Pizza Hoover. I don't play ETS2 multiplayer. I don't know, Mess. I'm not really looking forward to anything in particular at Gamescom. I kind of, I like going around just discovering things. You always find something that you didn't expect, you know? Like last time I went, there was a whole bunch of developers doing VR stuff, and I was like, wow, that looks really cool. And then, you know, you leave them your card and then they never get back to you, so it's like, yay. Your game was great, but try actually emailing me next time. So... But there's always cool stuff happening. The stands, some of the stands are awesome. Like Wargaming always has a really good stand. Blizzard always has a really good stand. There's some spectacular stands, but there's always some good games that you've never heard of. I think last year, Ubisoft had a VR game where you could like fly around as an eagle. So that was quite fun. I'm not really bothered with the freebie speaker, it's just more stuff I'd have to put in my case. I mean, they have lots of freebies. There's always stands that they kind of whip up the crowds, you know? They'll just have hordes of people, and there'll be a guy in the speakers going, come on, I'm going to throw some loot out now, let me hear your cheer, and they're all like, and throwing loot out, you know, it's... can't even hear yourself speak. There's always that going on. There's always a massive merch hall as well. Like one of the halls for merch is just huge. Anything you want for any game will be in there. So if you like merch, that's the place to go. Can I see your truck? Yeah. There you go.